Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing fantastic. And today we're continuing with part 2 of our survival bag build leading up to the giveaway for this particular bag and all of the items that we're going to associate with it. So yeah, man, really make sure you're subscribed to the channel for this and that you ring the notification bell so you do get notified when I upload more content, because you're going to want to follow this, man, because this is going to be ultimately a giveaway for one of you guys. So yeah, make sure you stick around, man. You ready? Let's do it. All right, guys, we are back with episode number 2 of our bag series, or survival bag series. Okay, now I've been talking briefly in the end of other videos about this giveaway, and I decided that this is the bag we're going to go with, the Subtle Patriot. What was this? Covert something or other, Covert Hybrid. Okay, like I said, I'm going to reiterate this again. No one fell on the sword of hating this bag, so this is going to be our bag. Okay, step 1 accomplished. We got the bag. All right, now we have to fill said bag. And I talked again in the end of some of my videos. I talked about the theming and what this bag is going to do. My thoughts on it going to one of you guys. I have no control over where the bag's going to go, so I don't know the needs that you, as a possible winner, what you're going to have. I have no idea what supplies you already have. I have no idea what your proficiencies are. So what I'm going to do, we're going to build sort of a base. This bag is going to be a base from which, when you get it, you will be able to supplement it, according to your skill level and your environmental needs. Because I'm going to tell you, where I am, I walk out my front door and I look that way, that way, that way, and that way. Other than seeing the roofs of a couple of houses, I see nothing but trees. I'm out in the middle of the woods. I don't live in a highly dense metropolitan area. Your needs are going to be different than mine, for sure. Okay, I don't live way up north, where something could happen in the middle of winter. Well, down here, winter's a very different topic than, say, up in Montana or Wyoming or even Chicago, anywhere up there, New York, anywhere. It's different, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to try to build a base. Now, as I've said, the whole purpose of doing these videos and having this contest like it is, comment section is your friend. This is where I need you guys to sound off on, hey, am I going in the right direction? Hey, do I need to backtrack? Do we need to talk about some things? This is where you get your chance to do that, okay? So make sure you are very, very vocal in the comment section of these videos, okay? So, first thing we're going to showcase here. I have, if you've noticed, I've gotten a couple, items throughout the course of my time here on YouTube, and I found a lot of good stuff. And one of the things in thinking about this bag, I wanted to make it as compact, I guess, but effective. Well, I bought this. Can you believe that? I bought this just for this giveaway. So, man, I'm putting my own money on the line here for y'all. So, hey, give me a thumbs up on the video, if you don't mind. Give me a thumbs up, man. That's all you gotta do. Just like the video, I don't know why I taped over, because I don't want my address, man, because people be crazy. Some people be crazy out there, man. Can you believe that I'm a small YouTuber and I've already had the cops called to my house? Can you believe that? I sure have. I sure have. I don't know why. I don't say anything controversial or anything like that. But yeah, your boy been swatted. For no good reason. Alright, so anyway, this is one of the things I bought for the bag. You can see it's a 10. It's not that big. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It's not that heavy. Does it have what it is on here? No, no. Okay. But what this is from Best Glide Survival Equipment. Okay, and you can find them at bestglide.com. Okay, this we're going to get into this real quick. Well, it's not going to be real quick. It's going to take a hot minute. But I think this is a awesome tin, survival tin. I've got one like right there. Yeah, it's right there. And, you know, I don't want to give you mine, so I just went and bought another one because I like it so much. Now, the problem that I've always had with pre-built bags with stuff in them is that, you know, some of the stuff is very China, cheap. And, you know, and a lot of the things that are cheap, they don't need to be. And I get why they do it, obviously, because unit cost, you know, they're trying to maximize profits. But ultimately, you and I, the consumers, are the ones that get screwed. So, but this, I think you're going to find that this is a really good little kit. Some of the stuff can be questionable, but like I said, this thing's not that big. And man, there's a lot of stuff in here, okay? So this is the Ultimate Adventurer Survival Kit. So if you do go to their website at bestglide.com, you can check them out. And like I said, this is the Ultimate Adventurer Kit. Okay, what we have in here, we have some basic survival tips that the company provides for you. It's a little sheet here that has all kinds of information. They give you stuff for, you know, land navigation, being found, and the things that they want you to use in here are items that are provided in the kit. Okay, so we got a little sheet of some knowledge, which is always good. Okay, they provide you a little first aid kit that has aspirin, ibuprofen, let's see, extra strength non-aspirin, which is going to be acetaminophen, some triple antibiotic ointment, a couple gauze pads I see. Doesn't take up a lot of room, but they got you covered. They got your stuff in here, okay? And I'm pretty sure there's Band-Aids and stuff like that in there too. Yeah, there's Band-Aids. Yeah, I see, okay. And probably some antiseptic wipes. Yeah, there's insect bite stuff. Okay, so very good to have, okay? Okay, we got some cordage. We got a little bit of cordage. Not a ton, because, oh man, I hope I can get all this stuff back in this thing. Okay, we got some UCO Ultimate Survival Stormproof matches. Okay, these little guys, they work really well. We have some tinder, some little tinder tabs here that they can help you get a fire going. And then, you know, for those of us that just need regular matches, they give you a book, you know, old school. They give you a little striker book of matches, just regular old matches. Okay, then we have here, we have some water purification powder. Oh, interesting. We have a lot of those in this little packet here, some water purification powder. And then in this is going to be our fishing kit. So they give you a lot of fishing line. They give you some hooks. They give you some sinkers. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So we have a little fishing kit, okay? Hopefully the glare is not too bad. If it is, I apologize. But so we have a fishing kit, okay? Then they give you a sewing kit that has thread, buttons, and a bunch of safety pins, and some needles. So a little sewing kit. Very handy. And see, this is stuff that a lot of times, stuff like this, little fishing kit, man, stuff like this is stuff that can get overlooked when you're building a kit and you're really concentrating on those big ticket items, you know, because it's real easy for the big flashy stuff, you know, to get all the attention, and little stuff like this really get overlooked. So in me brainstorming this bag, I wanted to make sure that I included something like this. And this is just all the stuff, all in one little tin. And, you know, the tin does have a gasket on it, and like I said, it clamps shut, so it kind of seals all this stuff in here. Okay, all right. I'm really excited about this. I love that I thought to buy this for the bag. We have a rope saw, which, you know, will come in handy if something happens to the other stuff that we're going to put in the kit. Okay, we have a little number 2 pencil, and then we have some steel wire, or, you know, copper, whatever, just some little wire. Okay, then we have a little blade, one of these little like razor blades in the little holder here. Okay, very nice. 2 zip ties. Man, zip ties, whew, when you're camping, I don't need to say anything else. You have not truly been camping until you've gotten into a situation where you needed to use zip ties. And there will arise a time when you need zip ties. Okay, then we have one of these little magnifiers that can be used to do more things than just magnification, which I'm pretty sure goes over in the little book here. Okay, we have a tea light candle. All right. Oh, man, I have a feeling I'm not going to get all this stuff back in here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They give you a fuel tab for an SBIT. Okay, so they include a fuel tab just in case, for whatever reason, say, something happens and, you're panicking. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people, outside of military people, that have had combat experience, a lot of people don't know how they're going to do when they're severely stressed. When the pressure really gets on you, maybe, doing the most simplest of tasks, can become, like climbing Mount Kilimanjaro or something, So, having this type of redundancy, having a fuel tab that all you got to do is take one of these little matches, just light it, and there you go. I love that. Another thing, duct tape, a roll of duct tape. Okay, survival blanket. An orange survival blanket on one side, and then it's the reflective tape on the inside. So this can be used as a signaling device as well. So there we go. We got a blanket, a fire steel, and striker. Awesome. So we got a lot of different ways to do stuff going on. Man, I love this. Check it out. We got a strainer. That's awesome. That's freaking sweet, dude. That is awesome. Okay. And then we got, let's see, what is this? This is a piece of cloth that you can use for whatever, and combine it with a little signaling mirror that's wrapped in a piece of cloth so you can clean it, but that is a signaling mirror in this little bag there. Okay, then we have just some bags, which, water gathering stuff, anything you can think of. You got some little bags. Okay, what we got here? What do we got here? What is this? These are some more bags, right? They're just Mylar type bags. Oh, that's interesting. Dude, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Oh, no, it's aluminum foil. Okay. They give you a lot of, dude, I have never seen them put aluminum foil in there for cooking. If you're really making a very primitive stove and you can catch a fish or something, bam, wrap them up in tinfoil, chunk them in there. There you go. That's awesome, dude. That is really awesome. Okay, then we have a Write in the Rain book, which will go good with our number 2 pencil. So there you go. All right, we're getting down to the end. I'm going to try to put all this stuff back in here. Whistle, signal, and a little multi-tool. And I'm pretty sure this is a multi-tool of very cheap, maybe not the best, but I'm going to tell you, any tool in the absence of nothing is a godsend. And this thing has a ton of features, man. It's got a saw, it's got Phillips head, it's got flat head, it's got a little blade, it's got a pick. It looks like it's got 2 picks on it. Looks like it's got a little sharpener. Man, this thing's got a lot of stuff on it, and it's spring. I like that. And it does have a little cutter down here on the little pliers there. So awesome. Very, very awesome. And finally, last but not least, we have a very cheap little compass. But at the end of the day, the compass will work. And she's definitely pointing north is that way. Towards y'all. You're north. It's telling me it's north. That is correct. Okay, so now, let's try to get all this stuff back in there. Okay. And I'm pretty sure they have a procedure for how all this stuff goes in there so that it goes back in there correctly. I'm trying to think in the order in which I took all this stuff out. I'm hoping I can get it back in there. Let's see, what did I take out next? I'll put that over there. I'll put that there. Let's see. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Y'all gotta bear with me while I try to put all this stuff back in here whence it came, because this is something that's going to go in our kit for you guys. One of you guys is going to get this awesome kit from Best Glide. And feel free to go to their website and check them out, man, because they got a bunch of really good stuff. And like I said, we just went through everything in this little kit, and you can tell it's a pretty good little kit. It definitely gives you plenty of things to survive. And will I get this back in here where I can close it? You know what? I might actually be able to close this thing. I think I might be able to close it. Let's see. Let's see if I can close it. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. I think I can close it. Look at that. Bam. So the next time this thing will be opened, it will be by one of you. Best Glide. There we go. Ultimate Adventure Survival Kit. Okay. Now, this is going in the bag. Doesn't take up a lot of room, and I figure it can probably go in like this pouch right here in the front, or you can put it down on the bottom to, you know, let it push the bag out. You can do that too, whatever you want to do. All right, now let's get into some other stuff. Now you can definitely give me a thumbs up for including that in the bag. All right, so this is what I've been thinking for dedicated first aid. I'm not trying to think that everybody, you know, is a paramedic. I certainly am not, so I'm going to keep it very simple. So what we're going to do, this is what we got. I'm going to put it right here, whoop, whoop, so you can see it. I have decided to go with, you know who, My Medic, because I love My Medic, because they're awesome. And I chose the Hiker Medic kit. This is a, you know, pretty stout, packed little first aid kit. But you can see over here, the skill level right here. Skill level says basic. So this is going to be something that has everything you need, hopefully to get you through. It has 2 sunscreen, 2 lip balm, 2 burn gel, 2 alcohol wipes, 4 1x3 bandages, 2 2x4 bandages, 2 4x4 gauze pads, 4 blister strips, 2 antibiotic ointment, 1 whistle, 2 electrolytes, 2 bee sting relief, 1 emergency blanket, 20 foot of 550 paracord, 4 ibuprofen, 2 Benadryl, and 1 water for purification tablet. Woo! Okay. But you see, it don't take up a lot of room. That's kind of the theme I'm going for. I'm trying to not blow this bag up like with a huge like first aid kit, which I don't know why you can't see, but it's down there, like one of the big My Medic, you know, first aid kits. I'm trying to, now, the theme here, like I said, I'm trying not to blow the bag up with just one thing, so that when you get this bag, there's plenty of room for you. Like if you say, hey, this is good, but I want some extra stuff, there's plenty of room. See what I'm doing here? Okay, but I did one more first aid thing, okay? I'm going to give you a tourniquet because I am a believer in carrying a tourniquet and learn how to use a tourniquet. This is a rapid tourniquet, so it's not a cat, it's a rat tourniquet. There you go. Okay, it's a rapid tourniquet. Okay, and it says it works on children's, adults, and pets, because you don't want to forget about that. And in the back there, they give you pictures of how to use it, which is awesome. Okay, so tourniquet, basic first aid kit. I think we're good. All right, let's go. I got these, okay, because these tent stakes are really, really good. I've used them, and I like them because they have this little thing here, this little like mouth, duck mouth on there, and you just take regular paracord and you can run paracord through it, and all you have to do, you can see here from the picture, you don't have to be an expert in knot tying. All you have to do is take the paracord and just run it through it, and then run it through through the opposing one on the other side, and it's not going nowhere. Okay, so these things to me are awesome in a high stress situation. Because, you know, I climbed. You know, I used to mountain climb. And I've got a picture, not in here, but in my living room, or in my dining room. I've got a picture of me on the side of a mountain, climbing. I did it for probably 6-7 years. And what's funny, because I haven't done it in so long, that a lot of the more complicated knots, I guarantee you I couldn't tie. Right now. If you gave me some cordage, like, you know, just regular climbing dynamic cordage, I guarantee you there's a lot of knots I probably couldn't remember how to tie, because I haven't done it in so long. So don't need to know that. With these, very simple. I think these would be awesome. Okay, so what else? Okay, let's go with let's talk about this. Okay, next thing, I am going to give a pack hatchet. Okay, this is an interesting one that I talked about on the channel, and I said that I would probably review it. I'm not going to review it. I'm going to let one of you review it. Whoever wins this, you're going to be the reviewer. This has a fold-out saw. Now, I have one that's that uses this same approach as, doing double duty. It's like a pack hatchet and a saw, but it's made by Zippo. And I've used it. It works. Okay, it works. So this is pretty much the same deal. I like these. I do like this idea because it's so many tools in one. It is a saw that folds out of the handle. You got a hatchet, and you got a blunt. You got a little hammer on the end, okay? It does have a sheath and a way to affix it, like to a belt or to the pack, whatever. So I think this is going to be a good addition, okay? Again, you can hit the comment section and you can let me know yay or nay, what you think, okay? I think this will be a good choice for the pack. I really do, okay? Okay, let's see. We're going to have a knife. We got to have a knife. Okay, so being that we got a saw on this, okay, I decided to go with something that's non-serrated because we're going to get to something in a minute. Okay, this is just a plain edge, non-serrated blade. This is the SOG Tellus FX. This is the one that had that cryogenically hardened steel. I don't know, whatever. But it's cryo 440 stainless steel. It's a pretty big blade. It's 4.2 inch on the blade length, so it's big enough. It does have a big choil. Now, when I chose this particular blade, I chose it for that big choil, for the reason of if this is a survival bag, that big choil, you're going to be using this knife, and I wanted to have a big choil to keep your hand planted into the grip. So there was no chance. There still always is a chance, but it lessens the chance of you having a slip and a mishap and cutting yourself, because that's the last thing that we want to do when emergency situation, okay? We want you to be safe. So I chose this knife. It's got that big alligator jimping there on the top of it. I don't know how good you can see it, but it does come with a sheath. That's a cool green color, and orange. And it's got a belt clip, but it's also got lashing, so we can, you can put it somewhere on the bag if you wanted to. That's your choice. But plain edge, okay, no, non-serrated. I thought that was probably a good choice for the knife to include for the bag, okay? Now, in the spirit of having the blade, the axe, something to put in the bag that, a lot of people think about, some people don't, but a sharpener. This is from the same company. I say Camelus. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to let me know in the comment section. But the reason I included this one, okay, this particular sharpener, there's a reason. Because this sharpener has torque bits. It has ears on the top and the bottom up here of torque bits. Okay, not only that, but it is a knife sharpener. It's a shear sharpener, and it also will sharpen hooks. So I thought this was a really good addition because it can do so much. Okay, sharpen hooks. It's got a 20-degree sharpener, a 30, a 45. It's got a ceramic. It's got a carbide. It's got a T6, a T8, a T9, a T10, and a carbide multi-angle, which is right here. Okay, plus your big ceramic piece on top. So I thought this was a really, really good addition. Okay. All right, so we got that. Okay, one more thing to cut with. Okay, so I know that this has a saw, but I was worried that whoever got this would go to use this saw, and let's say the saw sucks. Okay, the saw sucks on this hatchet. It's okay, because you can still use it as a hatchet and a hammer. Okay, unless this thing completely fell apart, which I don't think it will, because it's got 4 lugs here where it's kind of bolted to it, so I think it'll be all right. But I did have this from Hawk. It's a folding saw, and I haven't used this particular brand, but I'm pretty sure everybody out there has tons of experience with this type of, a fold-out saw. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It's not that, it's not that big compared to this. So I'm going to throw this in there as well, just to have redundancy. And also, hey, worst case scenario, you can always go to the rope saw that's in this. The saw of last resort. How about that? All right, what else we got? Okay, headlamps for lights. Cyclops. I've got several Cyclops branded things. This is a dual pack of LED headlamps. The reason why I thought 2 would be really cool, because you could wear one and you could set up another one if you needed light, you know, directed light. You could easily set one up because I've done it before. So I thought 2 is better than 1 because you can do multiple things, obviously, like I just said. And the fact that these do not run on no type of proprietary funky battery. Just plain old AAAs. You'd be able to get them anywhere. I started watching The Walking Dead again. Double AAA batteries. All right. So you got that. Let's see. I put that right there. You still see it. Okay. Okay. What else? Okay. So water purification. You've got water purification powder in here. You've got purification tab in here. This is the Shift bottle from Aquamira. It is the bottle that you can put on the side of the bag. On this, it will fit in this side right here if you open the bag up. So you can put this water bottle. Whoa, Frosty, bro, chill out. You can put this water bottle on the side of the bag. It does have, you can see the depiction there on the side. If the glare would ease up, it does have the filter built into it. If it would get out, come on now. You do have your filter right here. So there you go. Okay, so we got a water bottle. Collect water, you know, whatever. All right, so we got a water bottle. Man, I'm running out of room. Water bottle. Okay. Can never have enough cordage. So I got you 100 feet of 550 paracord from Atwood. This is highly visible. And this is, what is it? 550 pound test, obviously. It has a 7-strand core that you can take them apart and use individual cores. So if you did need to use this fishing line, you can do that. There's 100 feet of it. I have a feeling that that would be enough. But of course, you don't have to go by that. You can always add more if you win it. If you win the bag, you can always add more. Okay, multi-tool. Multi-tool, got to have a good multi-tool. Our kit from Best Glide includes a small multi-tool, but I'm going to give you this big honking Gerber dual force multi-tool, but it has a sheath, so you don't have to put it in the bag. You can put it on the bag, or when crap hits the fan, you can have a special place you go to gear up and run out. This has a sheath, so hopefully you won't lose it, but this has a big set of jaws on it. And I kind of was thinking about that, you know, that it would probably be better to have a multi-tool like this that acted more like a functional tool, like a wrench, than someone that was going for more compact, because depending on your situation, right? So I just figured, you know, I have this one, so this would probably be a good addition. It has all of your typical gizmos and gadgets, blunt nose pliers, small fasten pliers, large fastener pliers, wire cutter, wire stripper, 2-position, slip lock jaw, center axis bit driver, 3.25 inch fine edge blade, a saw, a ruler, 3-sided file, chisel, edge. Yeah, it's got all kinds of crap. All right, so I figured this would be probably a good multi-tool to throw in with this. Okay, now that's where I've got. Okay, and I mentioned in one of the videos, one of the prior videos, that food. Do we need to include food? Because you got to see how big an MRE is. It takes up a lot of space. But it is ready to eat. Now, one of the things you can do, you can take an MRE, you can open it up, and you can just pull like the entree, maybe the flameless ration heater, you know, out of it. You could do that. Or we could do something, we could include something like this, which I'm going to do a stream on, and I'm going to eat, because I don't like these things, and I figured, you know, you guys would like watching me eat something I don't like, make fun of me, I don't know. But this is a big Daytrex bar. This bar has what? How many calories total does this thing have? This is 2,400 calories. And this, you know, they call this crap lifeboat rations, because it's, you know, Coast Guard sets kind of they have the thing for it, you know, the parameters, I guess, for how these things are made. So these are U.S. Coast Guard approved. They do conform to 160.046/21/1 if you feel so inclined to look up the U.S. Coast Guard, that's what these things conform to. But you can get a lot of calories in this brick, 2,400 calories. So the question becomes, do we include something like this? Or do I just leave it up to you to put food in it that you approve of, that you like? And where else do we go? Do I need to include a tarp? Or can I leave that up to you? Or I could include something like this, which I'm thinking about, the old pocket shot that comes with, it comes with some ammo. How many, I can't remember how many pieces of ammo it comes with. How many does it say? It doesn't say. But I know it's got a little bag of ammo inside of it. But this is, it's just like a little slingshot, pocket shot. So you could take this and you could try to kill a squirrel or something with it. Then you're really on your own. I don't know about that. Just a thought, okay? So let's see what else. And a mess kit. Okay, so what do we have left? We have a mess kit, you know, something possibly like, you know, a complete collapsible job like this. Let's see. Or we got cool kit like this, which, you see, the problem is this it takes up a lot of space, man. It takes up a lot of space. This, not so much. This is smaller. Now, I have some stuff that I don't know if I'm going to include with this giveaway, because I'm already buying stuff with my own money. You know, I'm already buying stuff to include in this. But you could do, wait a minute. I tell you what I could do. I could do something like this. I have a little Esbit stove right here that has fuel tabs already in it. What you think about something like that? But if I do this, then we're getting into the realm of needing a really good pot. Something that don't take up that much space. You see, I've got one like this. This is the one from Uberleben, right? This is the Uberleben, right? Yeah, Uberleben. But man, I ain't parting with this. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much. I'm just saying. But we could find a pot. And this is where you guys need to help me out, bro. You need to help brother out. Start giving me some suggestions, or telling me, you know, the name of something that you like that I can go to Amazon and order. But I could throw in something like this that has fuel tabs already loaded in it. It has like two bricks of fuel tabs. So all we would need, if we're going to go the route of giving you the ability to make, you know, to boil water or whatever in this survival bag, then we're going to need a pot. What do you think? Do you think we should need that? Or should I leave that up to you guys? See, this is my dilemma. Because really, when you start doing this, man, the sky's the limit. You can just start adding stuff, and suddenly, you know, the pack weighs 150 pounds on your back, and you're trying to carry everything in the kitchen sink. So my thing was, at some point we have to cut it off and say, whatever beyond this, that's on your back. That's what you're going to carry. So the fact that we have a water purifying bottle, that checks that box. We got tablets, that checks that box. And if we did throw something like this in there, then you got calories. So that checks that box. So then that kind of negates this. And the fact that we got the fishing kit and the tinfoil. So technically, you know, you could watch some YouTube videos and you could cook. You could learn how to cook. You really could. You can learn a lot from YouTube. Not from me though. Don't try to learn nothing from me, because nothing but misinformation comes out of my mouth. So I'm just saying. But you guys, like I said, help me out in the comment section. Let me know what you think. This is kind of what I've come up with. You know, sitting here and kind of brainstorming and thinking, okay, if you had all this, because right now this is what the giveaway looks like for me right now, as I said. If you had all this stuff in this pack, you got a really good start, I think. The only thing I could think of is I was looking for a really good poncho, just because I'm a big sissy and I don't like getting wet. So I would want a poncho. And, you know, and the thing about the tarp is I know that so many people have, oh man, I didn't know this till I got into it, but people are very, very snooty about the tarps and what kind of tarps they like. You know, everybody's got this brand, you know, this type, you know, whatever. So I don't know if I should try to source a tarp or a poncho. To me personally, you know, I would just take a regular coated tarp and, you know, just some really thicker poncho, not like a theme park poncho. You know, one of them ones that's made out of the plastic. It's so thin if you had it on you and you farted, you blow a hole in it. You know, not like that, but a proper poncho, a proper rain poncho. I would want that. Okay, so yeah, this is what I've been thinking. Now, all of this stuff, everything that I've shown you in this video, man, this video's gone on for a while, is up to criticism by you in the comment section. Everything. Tell me yes, no, we need to add X, Y, and Z. And if you tell me that we need to add something, tell me what it is. Don't just say, yes, add a tarp. Tell me what tarp to add. Okay? That's the kind of constructive criticism that I need. I don't need, hey, just add this. Tell me what it is that you like, your preference. And then in the next video, part 3, I'll convene again and we'll talk. And part 3 is going to be based off your feedback, all of you feedback. So all of your feedback is going to be what episode 3 is going to be about. And from episode 3, we'll be refining these items, maybe adding to it, maybe taking something away. You know, this is all up to you. It's all up to you, not me. I'm just here trying to get some views, man. But I think this is good, right? I think we're really on to a really good bag. That's why I said, man, this is a lot of stuff. When I started looking at everything I had kind of picked out, I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous, man. And all I do is make y'all comment. That's it. That's all you got to do. And a chance to win all this stuff, man. Oh, man, I'm losing my mind. All right. Anywho's, I'm out of here. Please, 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 please make sure you go to the comment section and talk. Tell me. Give me direction. All right? I hope all you guys are doing awesome. I really do. And is that it? Is that it? Was there anything else? I don't think so. I think that was it. And if you guys want the pocket shot, you know, if you want the pocket shot included in the bag, I'll throw the pocket shot in. All right, so at least tell me that. Tell me, pocket shot, does it live or does it die? None of this. It has to be this or this. All right, that's it. I'm out of here, guys. I hope to see all of you in the comment section down below this video. You better. God dog. All right, I'm out of here. Be cool, man. Peace.